Yolanda L. Robinson, and it's Monday. And y'all know on Mondays, we get together with the Aging Gracefully. The gentleman was here earlier. They said, Yolanda, you can handle this. I'm here right now at Platinum Cuts, getting ready to, get my eyebrows done, but I'm here with y'all. They better turn that down so that don't pick up in the background. Yes, put that on mute, because I want to hear what you got to say. I'm here at the barbershop, and y'all know at the barbershop, it goes down. Look at this nice little gold chair I'm in. So I'm here with Monty. We're going to allow him to introduce himself, but I just want everybody to tap in. It's your girl right now. Right now, everybody's been talking about barbershops, right? Closing down because they're charging $100 for a haircut, right? That's not in Trenton, New Jersey. I don't know what Monty charged for his haircut, but I know he's not shutting down, right? You know what I mean? You heard about that? A lot of barbershops shutting down.
Yeah, that's most of the younger generation. Most of the older barbers, we keep our prices to a minimum because we know the barbershop used to be in the community, used to be the pillow of the community. So there's no reason to go exceed excessive to where you can't afford to bring 2 children there and get under $100 haircuts.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of money. You got more than one kid. You're talking about $100 haircut. That's a lot. But no, Monty, I want you to introduce yourself, right? And I want us to talk about, where we at. I'll talk about the barbershop, just a little tap into a couple things about the barber because it did, go down. Men used to meet in the barbershop and have conversations and talk about life, right? So before we go any further, introduce yourself as you work on me.
Hey, my name is Lamont Kelly. Thanks for being here. Yolanda, she never fails to get it done. Personal friend, my name is Lamont Kelly. I'm a philanthropist. I've always been over 20 years. I've still been out here working with the community, working with our young boys. You call me a few different names. It doesn't even matter. It's about just networking and getting it done.
Yes, absolutely. So let's talk about the barbershop.
Sure.
How did you get into this?
First, I say I've never been hungry. When God gave me a skill, I've never been hungry. I was always interested because I was going to Philly and New York to get my hair cut. And I was always asking questions. That's when you know you want to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, they don't ask for money. They ask for information. So that's one of the first things I did. And I asked for information as far as where should I go, what school should I attend, and how long does it take? So those are the questions. I like a young man to come to my door who's looking for a job. Want to take my place. You got to be hungry. You got to want to take my place. I'll give it to you. You just got to want to take my place. You got to ask questions. Some people, when they meet you, they come to your door, they ask you, "Oh, we're having this. I need money for a startup." They ain't give no money for no startup. I got off my butt and got it. Go get it. So the next person, guess what? Why would I invest in you? How do I get to OPM, other people's money? Go get it. It's right there. Go get it. Get away from your self-doubting and go get it. And then people will invest in you because you believe in yourself. Self-doubt is the only thing that'll beat a man.
Now that's deep. That's a deep conversation right there. So you come in, you looked around and you said, okay, I want to, this is what I want to do. And that could be any skill, you know what I mean? Like you said, you ask questions, you seek that knowledge, right? Now moving forward, now you're cutting hair. But I heard a little birdie say you got a little clothing thing going on as well. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about fashion.
Well, fashion, hair, nails, all this stuff go together. I got into it. I was able to tap into the right people. I was hungry. I asked the right questions. And I put myself in a different arena. And they welcomed me in. I was there before they were there. Meetings, after I cut hair all day, I jumped on the trade. I'm gone. New York, fashion, I'm there. So I wasn't afraid to ask, and I wasn't afraid to be told no neither. But I told no a lot. So don't be afraid when you told no about something. If one door closed, two or three gonna open. You just gotta be willing to do the work.
Mm. So, I mean, you gotta have that drive, that persistence, that you never wanna, give up.
You gotta want to, I gotta want to outwork me. You gotta want to work me. Even when I play ball, I'm gonna beat you on the court. I want to work. You know what I'm saying? And when we teach our young men about etiquette, proper etiquette, it comes with knowing how to tie a tie. A man should always know how to tie a tie. Mm-hmm. What a good suit, what a pair of black shoes mean. So when you're teaching young men these things and they come through your door, you become their mentor, you become their father, you become their uncle. So you come in constantly, you know what I'm saying? These young men it's like a sponge, they're absorbing information. You know, so when you're teaching them guys that etiquette is how you move the button on the suit. Every man don't understand. When you're moving a button on the suit, you got to be able to remove the button, sit down, and when you go to, if you're receiving an award or you have to go speak or shake hands, you get up and you tighten your button back. So all this has to be taught. So sometimes every young man don't have a father, an uncle, or a mentor, something of that nature that'll show these guys that. So sometimes we all that they have, the black community, the black brothers in our community. That's why it's iron sharpen iron and people sharpen each other. I love it. I do it all day long, from platinum cuts to platinum clothing.
I love that platinum clothes. Now, what would a name like platinum? That's like a new level.
Platinum came in from paying homage. Mm-hmm. When I first got into the game, I had a guy by the name of Joey Reed. This is the first time I told this story, but my whole time, Joey Reed came and got me at a real sacred time. Mm-hmm. Out of everybody that he asked him to come into the shop, he came and got me. Mm. Almost, you say he saved my life. Mm. So one night I was still in the shop, and I didn't want to go to one of the parties that they had, and he was killed while I was at work in the shop. So that was his name, Platinum Cuts. By me paying homage, and I would look at him and say, I got it. You know, after being so young, 2022, looking, when you got older guys that cutting on that line, it's either you're going to fold or you're going to win. So, by me always telling them I had it, I had to step into those shoes. So, I always shout out to Joey Reed. And if you look on my window, you see platinum cuts. That's who I am.
Oh, wow. Beautiful story.
That's the first time I ever shared that story.
Thank you for sharing that. People don't know what makes and drives a man, just being in a barbershop, learning, how to get, back in the days you had to get the shoes shine, coming in, getting dressed up, looking dapper, getting ready for work, church, being a family man, but it all started in the barbershop.
Yes, it did.
It started there with that man conversation, where men come out and have that sacred conversation in a safe space, and I feel like this is a safe space here.
From over the years, all of the guys that come through, whether it's celebs or name it, we don't lock our door. When they come in, they sign autographs, they shake hands, and we talk like men. I don't care what profession that you have. Leave that persona we have at the door. Whether you're a sheriff, detective, deputy, whatever job it is, profession that you're in, we're brothers in here. So mostly my guys, when they come in, we come in embracing each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mix. If you stay with your brothers, your black brothers can learn how to be men. I'm not a race guy. I'm just a black man in the community. I'm out here in Hamilton, but every work that I do when I roll my sleeves up, it's in the inner city. So you got to estimate that. I don't care if it's in the gut, down in homes, Roger Garden, whatever it is, where I'm needed, let's get it. So I feel like, if you can't get to my shop, stay in a black shop. You know, and I can't force you to stay in somebody's black shop. I can only encourage you because a lot of your black brothers, they got questions. Our black men, they have questions. They can't really tell you X, Y, and Z. They're not being racist. It's just, if they're not speaking the same language, it's very hard for them to ask your son a question. If you're going, we have a basketball game, we have a fundraiser. First thing they do, they come to the door, everybody goes in their pocket. They go a case of water for you. They go X, Y, and Z. That's how the community was raised. We raised the community on the community and made a village when we had little houses.
I like that. I like the part about being able to be there for each other, and questions, because we do, and kids, young men are very impressionable. It's a great thing to be in a barbershop with some ex-athletes, ex-mayors and businessmen,
When they come from all over at this stage here, UK, they came through here, when they get here, and our name, it means something. Because a lot of the athletes, they don't even need me no more, but they do need me. But they call me and say, guess what? You've been the only thing, the only uncle that's been consistent to these boys. So that's my money. I don't really care about the money. I care about how you handle me and how you handle platinum.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I care about. Make yourself become somebody. I teach my young boys all the time. A firm handshake, please and thank you, goes a long way. Gets these young men a long way and a lot of doors. Long as you addressing yourself to another man as a man every day. And a lot of times, a lot of these young men, as black men, we don't have places to go vent. So when we got barbershops, we love it, man. We love it. Them guys wait for each other. If it ain't his day, his schedule, he knows somebody, he coming on Thursday. I'm gonna wait. You got 9 guys who got haircuts already during the week, but they just waiting to talk about the Eagle, just waiting to talk about life in general.
I love it.
So that type of stuff matters, man. Because we don't all have outlets, or we don't have that brother that can talk to us that really gonna make sense before we gonna get that gun, the blicker, whatever you want to call it. We don't always have that necessity or that person that gonna make us think rational. Sometimes we don't have that. So when you do get that, I don't care where it's at. Congregation only starts in church. It starts everywhere your brothers and sisters are at. So that really matters. So you might want to go back in and just start watching how we handle each other a little bit better.
And not stop outpricing yourself to be around your own people.
It's never among people. You're gonna always, if you're good, I've never been hungry with these clippers in my hand, and I've been all over with it. And I done cut on a lot of different people. I done cut a lot of different tri-states. I done cut on their lines, and I done made it to where I done cut celebrities now to be, you name it. And I just smile like it. I say, God be the glory.
Yes, amen.
You know what I'm saying? Roger Guard, down at home guy. So if I can make it, you can make it. And I tell these young guys, so my story becomes their story. And this is my success wall we normally have here. But I took a lot of it down because they said I had so much stuff and trophies, so I took a lot of this down because I want to change up and put a lot of more of the black art up. But this wall meant something, so the lady said, no, don't put too much stuff here again. But every time when a celeb come back, this is our area we take out. We take our picture that.
Your boxing gloves and that. So tell me some of the stuff that's up there.
Well, we got a couple signings from a couple of players. We have, over the years when I used to coach, we had the boxing, when we boxed. We have a couple signs from, as you can see, you have a couple Tyson.
Oh, Tyson,
we have a couple different people who boxed, who came through. And again, all that means something to me, especially these celebrities. All that stuff means something to me. But what means the most is when you roll your sleeves up, and when you roll with these children, and guess what? They see the best production of them, because guess what? You believe in them, they believe in you. Ain't nothing in the world like that. When they believe in you, When the principal come into the basketball game and they say, I don't know who you are, but I've never seen that little guy there diving for a basketball, dive for a ball that's going down. That means something. That's what works. That's my money right there. Their success story is my money. When they come back and they show me, well, I'm getting ready to graduate and I'm going to Harvard. That's what means something because they follow what you said. Because kids, their mind is just like sponges. If you tell him he's gonna be like Jordan, he's gonna learn how to be like Jordan. But if you tell him he ain't nothing, he's gonna be like your father. And his father ain't, doing too well. He's gonna be just, and he's like, Mom, I didn't want to disappoint you. You told me I was gonna be like my father. So watch what you tell them. Their eyes and ears are like sponges.
Yes, I love it. I love this. Now, so tell me something that you would say to the mom of the child that may be needing to bring her child to the barbershop or something like that.
Like I was stating, when you deal with black barbers, whether it's scheduling, sometimes people say, well, they're not where they're supposed to be at, this, that, and the other. But I say, I like the black brothers, the black barbers that's still in existence, because you got the black barbers, we're able to help you. We're able to look in there and tell you, oh, you're getting a staph in your hair or settle. You know what I'm saying? We're able to look for it. But when you're all over the place, you got different barbers, you never know what you're getting. You pay for what you're getting. So I tell a lot of our black barbers, stand fast. Hold your community up. Don't be fast to give everything out of your community. Now you own nothing. You lose control of your establishment. But you argue about everything. But you argue about everything of not having control. See, we don't have to boycott nothing if we don't lose our control in our neighborhoods.
Yes, that's true.
Control your neighborhood, then you can put what happens in your neighborhood. That's how you control it without boycotting. Boycotting is good. That means get you out. But when you control your neighborhood or you control your barbershops, which is very thin, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Razor Sharp as always. They're my guys. I always shout the guys out, And I'm glad that they're still in control of what they're supposed to be doing. Both the Razor Sharp, shout out. The Benson, shout out.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely, because we are all we have. Miseducated one person is a miseducated village. And another thing, please, moms, please, dads, this is something on my heart right here. Let your boys know. If you break your family's heart, go back in and apologize. And come back out with a degree. Say, Mom, I'm sorry I broke your heart. I'm sorry I did X, Y, and Z. Let them understand your last name means something. That's a problem that we have with our young boys. Your last name means something. You've been to jail so many times. You've been here. You've been an outcast. Learn, please. Your last name means something. That's something I had to come back and fight for. To clean up my name, to clean up everything. And then I had to work from the outside in. All the rioting we did, all the stuff we did, we understand. They do not but shut the door. But when I learned how to go and become at the table, having my feet under the table, where they're making legislative laws, I helped make. That's a difference, Yolanda. That's a difference.
Get to the table, and no matter how you got to get to the table.
Where they're making laws, that matters. That's when you have control, when they're making laws.
I just want to thank you for just opening up your doors to this great conversation, because it has to be said, we can't keep outpricing ourselves out of everything either. We got to start buying property, get together with other people, buy some land up, get you some suites, put some other offices in there.
You just have to get busy and believe in yourself. Guess what? Faith wasn't built overnight. You got to have faith in yourself, and you got to be more than a mustard seed, because a lot of doors are going to shut on you. You got to get up out your comfort zone. You got to get out your comfort zone. That's one of the key things. I'm get into a comfort zone. Well, I'm scared, Mr. Mark, to go in here. You ain't scared to come talk to me. He told me the same thing. He looked at me and did it in his eye. Sorry, everybody trying to get done before New Year's. I'm sorry.
You take them calls, it's money.
Nothing means nothing right now unless these people are learning what I'm saying.
Amen.
That's the only thing I care about. I'm gonna get to the money. If anybody know me, they know I'm gonna get to it.
Mm-hmm.
But my message to these young boys, to these people out here, to understand, it's always peace with me. It's always, if you call my phone, you need me, I'm always on the front line. Iron sharpen iron, real people sharpen each other. You don't gotta click up, you don't gotta do any of that stuff. You just gotta be faithful, walk that walk, and you gotta be able to help some people. I've got everything I've gotten. Not by just hustling, by helping. Mm-hmm. Becoming a person who can just help. A person, how you doing? Oh, I'm trying to get into my store. Oh. I'm the podcast. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, so listen everybody, we are here at Platinum Cuts. It's your girl Yolanda L. Robinson, getting some work done for the new year. Over here with Monty.
You hold it down.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing right real quick, real slick. Y'all good out there? Listen, it's the new year. We getting ready to go into 2026. We're not going in 2026 dragging our butts, okay? Stop spending right now and start spreading some cheer. Think about the good times that you had in 2025. I know we had some rough times, but we also had some celebrating times as well, okay? Like my mother always say, find something to celebrate, right? You good, Mom?
I'm well. People, listen, we're losing a lot of our people, man. Every day is sad. I look up there at Facebook and I see a lot of my friends are leaving. That's what's sad me, but it also makes me conscious about my health as well. I can't go to work, I can't work. So I must learn how to take care of myself from internal. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. If God wakes you up every day, you still got a winning chance. So always start taking care of yourself a little more better. Don't say, well, I gotta go here and go to work. We all can go to work, but how long can we work that work without taking care of our vessel?
Yes.
So it's always a pleasure with me, man. Shout out.
Tell them where we at. They wanna come through.
Platinum Cuts, 1874 South Broad, 1876 South Broad. Custom clothing. We do custom clothing. I have urban wear.
Professional, all kinds of stuff.
Have to come see us, man. Just, it's always a
pleasure.
Custom
wear, yes, that custom wear, them jackets, y'all.
It's always a pleasure.
Yes. So this your girl Yolanda L. Robinson. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I probably got about 20 subscribers. Listen,
you should have way more than that, you ask me.
I know.
Where this lady goes hard out here in this community.
But hit the subscribe button, help a sister out, you know what I mean? But it's your girl Yolanda L. Robinson. Happy New Year to you all. We'll be back again on Platinum Cuts or wherever we're going to be at throughout this year, 2025. I'm closing this out and getting ready to close into 2026. It's your girl Yolanda L. Robinson. I love y'all. Peace.